Got Willie Mays. Got Willie Mays. Add to my lineup.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Heat and the Chicago Cubs. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Justin Steele.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Now the number 2 hitter, Kobe Mayo. Late swing fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. That one ripped. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Bases empty, 1 away. And now the first baseman, Babe Ruth. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Throws to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Vladimir Guerrero, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here at the friendly confines. And today's starter, Noah Schultz.
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Back here at Wrigley Field, here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. This one in the air, right field. Makes the grab, and there's 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Kyle Tucker. Infield shifted to the pull side. And there's the strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Ryan Brazier. Well, 1-run game, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Dalton Rushing. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Swanson, off balance speed, there's 1, and that's 2. So 2 down now, and here is Roman Anthony. Brazier, 37 years young. And he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2007. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That misses, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and that is that. Here at Wrigley Field, now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Schultz back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Fields another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here comes Dansby Swanson. There's a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hard liner. And that should be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Justin Turner in the box now. Takes strike 1. In the air, right field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. 2 outs. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Tyson Miller. Well, 1-run game. Now it's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson. Nasty pitch right there, and it's 0-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Goes down looking. Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit. Fly to center his first time. There's a swing and a drive. And that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now Kobe Mayo. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And that one finds its way through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Ruth, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
And the right-hander deals. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. It's a bomb. That'll fire up the dugout, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. Ryan Presley will take over. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
That one ripped right center field. That's back. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. Here's the catcher to hit, Dalton Rushing. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
That catches the corner. That one
That's
way inside.
1-2. Two and two.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
That's a ball.
Mays stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Out towards right center field. Tucker on the move. Snags it for the second out. So digging in, Roman Anthony. High fly ball out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it, and that is that. Bottom of the inning, John Birdie at the plate. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. So here's Horner now. Flied to right his first time. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Birdie, the runner at second with 1 away. Slice to right, and it stays fair. Coming home. He will score. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a fair ball. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 5-2. Devin Williams comes on now.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters
Zero balls,
going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
That's the ball.
Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Cubs down to their final strike. 2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game. And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John. From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Ecuador and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the mound today, Cutter Crawford. How about a scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. And here is Kobe Mayo. Fly ball to right. 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Babe Ruth.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 down. Willie Mays digging in now.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner.
And that one hammered. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. So runner at second, 2 down. Dalton Rushing will hit next. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that is that. Back inside Fenway Park. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Swing and a pop-up. Griffin. And there's 1 down. Now at the plate, Connor Wong. Just missed.
That's out.
And that one fouled off. And that's in there at the knees. 1 out, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. That's in there. And that is strike one. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2.
2 outs, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Aroldis Chapman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Connor Griffin, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Outside low, and the count is 2-0. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one down. And now the center fielder, Roman Anthony. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
And now the count is even.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
This one high in the air to left center. Duran pulls that one down. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Digging in, Termarr Johnson. Right side. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. We head to the bottom of the second. Now batting Tristan Casas. Arrieta back to work. That one finds the corner. That's strike one.
0-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
High fly ball out to left field. Dominguez under it. Makes the catch for the out. Now it's Alex Bregman. Pitch is in there. Strike one. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Swing and a foul straight back.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Liam Hendricks.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Fly ball down the line. 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. He's already homered in this game. On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. He's 0 for 1. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
0-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Now on the bump, Devin Williams. Not many pitchers have it, but he'll break out a screwball from time to time. Sliced hard but foul. That's to third. Over to Root.
That's it out.
One up, one down. Next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff.
Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
So the tying run at second. Fought off foul.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Only one out left for the Red Sox. Now batting Jarren Duran. Trying to deliver as the hero. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
1-1.
Squirts away a little bit. To third, tag, got him. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Heat taking on the Athletics. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And our pitcher in this game, Jeffrey Springs. What do you have on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
1 out, base is empty.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Mayo over at second, 1 down. On a line. 2 away now. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next is the designated hitter, Willie Mays. That misses the zone. 1-0. In the air, out towards left center. Butler pulls it in on the run. Bottom of the first. And now the center fielder, Esteury Ruiz. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead. And run is now in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
And a swing and a miss. huge strikeout there. Ball. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. No score here, but a runner at third with one down. Line to right, base hit. In comes the runner from third.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And a swing and a miss. Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a ball popped up. Guerrero after it. He's got it. Out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
He goes down looking. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Tyler Ferguson. Dalton rushing. Digs in now. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Connor Griffin now at the plate. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Roman Anthony, the next hit. Line drive, and this might be trouble. One run's in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Comes through with the RBI. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Vladimir Guerrero getting ready to hit.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Play at the plate, safe, and they take the lead. Now here is Jason Dominguez. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Ruiz ranging back. Great effort on the leaping grab. He scores on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead. Now the third baseman, Kobe Mayo, doubled in his first AB. Guerrero, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's a laser base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now the first baseman, Babe Ruth. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one could be trouble. 1 run is in. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home.
Back-to-back base hits. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Mays jumps out of the way. A ball Ball one. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Cut on and lifted in the air. And this one looks like trouble. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Rushing stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Smash to the left side. Jump throw. And very nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Arrieta back to work. Right through there for a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
And strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now Tyler Soderstrom. Now fly ball to right center. Anthony settles under it. 2 away. Now here's Gio Urshela. Swings and misses. Strike 1. Urshela in his 8th season, 33 years old, and he's a native of Colombia. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2. Base knock right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Max Schumann in the box now. No balls and a strike. Johnson. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound. Hogan Harris.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Connor Griffin singled and scored his first time. Fastball for a strike.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
Next pitch, not close, up high.
On top of that, they haven't left many runners on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
Pitch misses there, and the count's even at 2.
2-2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Ruiz makes a move towards the gap. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away. Next to hit, Roman Anthony.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Line drive, base hit.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Johnson now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And gone! One out, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Lifted in the air, right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a double.
He was all over that one.
So they turn things over to the righty, Michel Otañez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Butler hauls it in, and there's two away. Now the number 2 hitter, Kobe Mayo. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. And he chases that one. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated. Popped up right side. Ruth sizes this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Lawrence Butler will hit next. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.